Hey everybody, Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com, and welcome to the update for Thursday, February 14th, 2019. Got a free pick coming up in the NBA in just a moment. If you've yet to become a member over at DocSports.com, real cool way to give it a trial run. You click on the link below the video, get set up for a free $60 account. Do so today. You can take advantage of any of my daily packages at Doc Sports along with anybody else. Again, over at DocSports.com. And we got a big 6-unit college basketball play that I'm going to talk about in just a second. You can use that $30 free account on that. It all starts by clicking on the link below the video. A little bit of what's going on right now at DocSports.com. The NBA, we've got a free play coming up on this report. That's going to be our only play in the NBA on this final night before the All-Star break. Just a couple of games going on tonight. We'll have the free play in a moment. We'll go into the All-Star break up over $3,200 for $100 per unit players going back to January 2nd. So really happy about that. We'll look to get back underway with our premium picks in the NBA after the All-Star break. As far as college basketball, another winning night last night, including our top play yesterday, a 5-unit play on the St. Louis Billikens. They got the win by 15, Forest laying 5. And we are now 9-2-1 with our last 4 college basketball cards, and we've produced over $2,400 over those last 4 cards for those wagering just $100 per unit. Don't miss out on what we got going on Thursday. We've got a big 6-unit knockout, as we like to call them, over at DocSports.com. Big 6-unit play in Thursday night basketball. It's a West Coast game. You don't want to miss it. And it'll be available Thursday morning, DocSports.com at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Also involved in the NHL. We won a couple of nights ago. We had Carolina. That was on Tuesday. We passed Wednesday's NHL. Came right back now for Thursday with the play that you won't want to miss. That's also over at DocSports.com on Thursday morning. But again, the big play is the 6-unit KO play in college basketball. And we're red hot right now over the last 4 cards. As I mentioned, 9-2-1 and up about $2,400 for $100 per unit better. So don't miss out on Thursday at DocSports.com. All right, let's get to some of these early movers that we've been featuring over the past week plus. And the early movers weren't doing real well until last night. They're 3-0 last night. And tonight, we're looking at all West Coast action for Thursday. That's getting the play thus far from the Sharps overnight heading into Thursday morning. Arizona, they're down to 3.5. They were a 4.5-point dog at Utah. Sharps came in on Arizona with first play action. San Francisco, the Dons getting early money over Pepperdine. The Dons opened 9.5 at home to Pepperdine. They're up to as high as 11. We thought about getting involved in this game. Not so much in that first game I mentioned, Arizona-Utah, but had an opinion on San Francisco, decided to hold off. It's all the way up to 11 already after opening 9.5. So San Francisco getting sharp overnight play. And also from the West Coast Conference, St. Mary's opened a short favorite for the most part, I guess relatively speaking, for them when they normally match up against Santa Clara. They're about an 8-point favorite on the opener, but they've been bet up to 10 already. I mean, we're talking about, little after midnight Pacific time going into Thursday morning, and they've already jumped up 2 points to have the St. Mary's Gales on the road over Santa Clara. The only game of those 3 that we actually have an opinion on and thought about getting involved again was San Francisco, but it jumped right away with immediate action on the Dons in their contest on Thursday night. Also wanted to mention, besides those 3 plays that are getting the early movement, all West Coast plays, that it looks like we will be involved in AAF action this weekend. I'll post those plays on Thursday night for the weekend, and basically that's the Alliance of American Football, as you know. Told you last week we were taking a pass in that league and going to see all the teams and how well they looked in certain categories. How they do as far as covering the run, covering the pass. Can they generate a pass rush because there aren't blitzing? And then you look at the offensive side of the football. I wanted to see what quarterbacks looked like they could, handle pressure when it came at them. And we've got a good deal of notes, and I think we're going to be involved in the AAF. In fact, we'll talk more about that on Friday morning's video and let you know whether or not we'll definitely step out in the Alliance of American Football action. All right, let's get to our free play for Thursday's card. It's in the NBA. It's a total. It's the matchup between the Knicks and the Hawks, and if you've been following me and the Hawks are involved, then you know we're probably talking about the over, and we are. The total is sitting at 224, and I think this game's going to go over the total, and we've been involved in Hawks games of late, and we usually do play them to go over the total. They don't pay much attention on the defensive end. Neither one of these teams do. But the Atlanta Hawks have allowed 112 points or more in 10 straight games and 120 or more in 6 of those 10. And these teams rank 27th and 28th in defensive efficiency in the NBA. They're not going to have any reason to play a conservative brand of basketball. Both teams struggling on the season. And you got the All-Star break after this. So this is going to be up and down the floor, I think. And we're going to see quite a few points put up against 2 teams that just don't have any intensity whatsoever on the defensive end, and no reason to bring it tonight. So again, our free play is going to be over between the Knicks and the Hawks. That'll be your Thursday night free pick. All right, listen, if you like these videos, be sure to click on that thumbs up button. Be sure to go over to DocSports.com on Thursday morning. Go check out that 6-unit play in college basketball as we look to stay red hot on the college hardwood. If you have yet to subscribe to these videos, be sure to do so. We appreciate those who have done so thus far. I'm Scott Spreitzer. Let's put Thursday in the win column, and I'll be right back here Friday morning, 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific, with our next report from DocSports.com.